When I woke up, I found that only my head remained. My body and organs had vanished. I urgently asked what had happened to me. The doctor said I'd triggered a bomb a few days earlier. 80% of my body was severely burned, and the entire lower half of my spine was destroyed. To keep me alive, my wife had no choice but to agree to let the doctor transform me into a hybrid of human and machine. When I regained consciousness, my entire body was covered in mechanical armor. Hearing the doctor say that what remained of my body had been amputated again, I couldn't control my emotions and couldn't accept this reality. I nearly strangled the doctor with my hands. Then I bolted out of the laboratory trying to escape from this place. Seeing this, the doctor remotely shut me down to make me face reality. The doctor made me watch as the mechanical armor on my body was disassembled.
Holy Christ. Holy Christ. Holy Christ, there's nothing left.
After seeing my broken body, I completely broke down, crying and begging the doctor to end my life. But the doctor told me that my wife and children still held on to one last thread of hope, waiting for me to come home and reunite with them. In the end, I chose to accept reality. Soon I began a series of adaptation training sessions. However, retaining human emotions, my response capabilities were clearly inferior to ordinary robots. To fix this problem, the doctor upgraded me. He implanted a chip in my brain to control my hormone secretion. The chip would normally activate. Only when I lowered my helmet visor and entered combat mode would it turn me into an emotionless machine. Shortly after the upgrade was completed, I began live combat testing. This time I had to face an entire robot squad alone. Through powerful scanning capabilities, I instantly located all enemy positions. Then I lowered my visor and entered combat mode. At that moment, the entire battlefield came under my complete control. Having temporarily shed my human emotions, every strike I made was precise and lethal. With system assistance, not a single bullet was wasted. Against the robot's gunfire, I could even dodge bullets through prediction alone. Within minutes, I had completely wiped out the robot squad. After passing the test, I reunited with my family with an anxious heart. Although I was no longer human, my wife still loved me deeply. The next day, the police department held a grand homecoming ceremony. People gathered outside the station waiting for my appearance. Just before I took the stage, the doctor uploaded the entire police database into my mind. But when I saw the surveillance footage of my incident, my emotions spiraled out of control once again, causing the entire system to crash. However, I had to appear on stage now. With no other option, the doctor could only use the chip to lower my dopamine levels. But this also meant I would lose all human emotions and become a walking corpse. Even with my beloved family standing right in front of me, I turned and walked away as if they were strangers. After taking the stage, I activated scan mode. Within seconds, I spotted a fugitive in the crowd. Seeing him about to flee,
Thomas King, you're under arrest.
I put on my helmet and jumped straight down, instantly apprehending the fugitive. This overwhelming display of security completely won everyone over. The crime rate in my city began to plummet. At this point, my wife noticed something was wrong with me. Looking at my tearful wife and my son's dejected expression on the surveillance monitor, I somehow bypassed the system's restrictions and returned home. I recreated the entire sequence of events from the night I was attacked. At that moment, my emotional system began to recover, so I mounted my vehicle once more and embarked on my law enforcement mission. Only this time,